Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Here we are on this beautiful Monday morning. Today is the 30th of September 2024. I will not be live this morning. Let me put my hat on because I don't want nobody even see me head like this. I'm growing out my hair. I will not be live this morning. The reason why I'll not be live this morning is because today is my daughter's first day of school. Milani, who was born during the pandemic, is going to school. She is school ready. She is vaccinated. She has all her paperwork in order. We signed her up for school, everything like that. Well, today is the day she actually walks into the building and gets left in the building for the day. We have never left her anywhere with anybody before. And, you know, I push entrepreneurship so that people can have the freedom to do things and not miss the most valuable things in life. So what good would it be for me to be able to say, I can set my own schedule, right? I earn money on my hours, how I feel like it. You know, like some people have to get up and go work, and they got to be at work by 8 o'clock. And if you're not at work by 8 o'clock, your boss get upset. And they tell you, if you do this 3 times in a row, we're going to have to let you go, fire you, and get somebody else to work here who can get to work on time. I don't have that problem. I set my own schedule, right? And that's a part of entrepreneurship that I encourage others to get into. Reason being, if I need to take a vacation with my family, if something happened in Jamaica with some of my close family members, I can go there. I don't have to ask somebody, can I go to this funeral? Can I go to this wedding? Do I need to, how many vacation days do I have? Can I use this? It's like begging for permission to go, right? So you set yourself up in this manner, and I've set myself up in this manner to where my daughter goes to school. That's something I don't want to miss. Baby girl's first day of school is something I can never get back. It's like going to your prom for high school. You could pretend to go to a prom later on when they're having adult proms or whatever, but it will never be your same high school prom. Some things happen in life once in a lifetime. The first time she goes to school will be today, and there will be no other first days after this. Every other day is just a day to drop your daughter off to school, and daddy could be there whenever he chooses to be there, but I will never be able to recreate this first day. So, wanna work with me? Because I thought about it this morning, morning thoughts. I'm up early and I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna have to allow out the morning thoughts or go live later on today and catch up upon life. So that's what I'm doing today. So bear with me with that scene. And then I'll share some of that with you also. Now, while I'm up here and we're talking, let's extend the video a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about politics, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some video that Vybz Kartel just put out concerning his woman. I think Kartel is getting fed up, you know, and I know he knows that it comes with the territory, that people are going to say whatever it is them want to say and do what them want to do and pass the most derogatory remarks on social media because they're not saying it to your face. Social media has made it possible for the wimpiest person to sound and seem big and bad and aggressive on social media because they're in the comfort of their own home. You know, they're twiddly thumbing and typing everything. It's not like they're saying these disrespects to the face of somebody who will grab them in the neck and punch them in the mouth. So they just say whatever they want to say. You know, back in the day when I was growing up, you fight, right? People say something to you don't like, especially if they talk about your mama or something like that. What you say about my mama? You know, it was a fight. So now people can say whatever they want to say and not get touched. Anyways, I think it's getting to Kartel, so we're going to get into that. But before I do that, politics time again in the United States of America. And I'm very surprised that there are a lot of African American and black people who are from Caribbean and other diaspora areas who are still convinced that Donald Trump is the right person for them to vote for. I'm not going to use my platform to try to tell you who to vote for because I know now that no matter how much people educate you, you're still going to go with the crowd because that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people love to go with the crowd, right? It seems hip and fly and happening, especially around your white friends who don't like you really, to say Donald Trump is who I'm voting for. Anyhow, I saw an issue arise this morning. Kamala Harris said that she is going to do away with degrees for certain federal jobs where degrees are not necessarily required. Quite honestly, I think they need to revamp our whole education system, really, because going through university, I realized that a lot of the subjects that I took to get to a degree, those were unnecessary. Like, I'm doing deep mathematics, and there is absolutely nothing in my field that requires mathematics except for be on the basic high school level of maths. And even then, I would say the math that I use stops at probably about 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade math. So I don't know where we are going with all this other, you know, college algebra and geometry and trigonometry, and for who, right? But Kamala Harris has announced that she's going to, under her presidency, do away with certain requirements for a degree. Right now, you got jobs out there that requires you, in federal jobs, requires you to have a bachelor's degree, when you could have been good with 2 years of training on the job. You know what I mean? So she's going to try to bridge the gap, level the field. Now, in something like that, two things. One, I think the people who are most affected in this area are people of color. A lot of us went to college, yes, but a lot more didn't. And a lot more would love to just go through a training program, get that job, and keep it moving, right? These are the gifts that are given with a bow on it. But because the gift did not say this is for black people, then you still go around saying to yourself, what has she ever done for black people? They've never done nothing for black people. Kind of like the Obamacare thing. The Obamacare thing, you know, I remember it was called universal health care, and President Obama said, okay, if y'all want to try to make it something funny by saying the Obamacare, I'll take it, I'll own it, because it's a great thing. A lot of people who weren't able to afford health care are now able to afford health care under the Obamacare, right? And here goes black people again. What has he ever done for us? Well, your granny didn't have no insurance before that covered her glaucoma, pre-existing conditions, her heart problems, her diabetes, etc., etc. Your mama didn't have no health insurance covering certain ailments that she has or had, and now she does. Now she can get proper medical care to include pre-existing issues and stuff. Again, because it didn't come under a banner that said, this is for black people. You got to understand that when these things are done, they're done to help the most disenfranchised set of people. If the most disenfranchised set of people open their eyes, realize, and take advantage of them, right? That's that. Now, with Kamala Harris saying that, I noticed that the comment section was filled with people, black people again, who kept saying stuff like, well, before you go degrading my degree that I already have, or minimizing my degree that I already have, how about you please forgive my student loans? If you're still out here blaming the Biden administration for not forgiving your student loan, then you really don't know what's going on. Just go and look it up. And stop listening to just people on social media. The Biden administration, with Kamala Harris as vice president, forgave thousands and thousands of loans. There are thousands and thousands of Americans. Notice I said thousands. There are thousands and thousands of Americans who had their student loans completely wiped out. Clean slate. These are people who believed in themselves, went to school, took out a loan because they didn't get scholarships and all the other stuff, and they didn't have money saved up to just pay off a tuition. So they took out a loan, and they believed in themselves that they were going to finish school, graduate, go get a job, and that job would pay enough to pay the bills at home plus pay off the loan. Well, it didn't work out that way. So here you find yourself struggling to make ends meet on the family front, paying the bills, plus paying that loan off, and it's a loan that cannot be just wiped away. Not even if you file bankruptcy. A student loan is the only loan that when you file bankruptcy, it goes nowhere. It's the only loan you have to absolutely pay off. So imagine those people waking up to realize, wow, I can now finally get ahead, because the money we've been using to try to pay off that student loan is actually no longer needed to pay off that student loan. We could now put it into the family or put it into a little savings account where we can see ourselves saving for a house, or trying to pay off most of this mortgage, or catching up on our bills, or getting better things for our house or our children, etc., etc., right? Right. So, with that said, it is the Republican Party, Donald Trump being the head of this, that have fought tooth and nail all the way to the Supreme Court for the student loans to not be forgiven. And the reason they did that is they want to be able to run on that premise when election time comes. If you notice, when he was debating Kamala Harris, that's one of the things that he kept repeating. He kept saying, how about those student loans? You can't pay them, you can't get them paid off, can you? Yeah, like, she can't, I guarantee you she cannot get them paid off. He kept saying that because he knows who he, as president, had placed at the Supreme Court level. So now they owe him favors. This is why there's been a call for those Supreme Court judges to be thrown out of their positions, because they're up there doing his bid. So they fought it all the way to the Supreme Court after President Biden had wiped out thousands of student loans. They fought it, and there was more that was coming, where thousands more would be wiped out, but it got stopped. It got stopped. And Donald Trump, along with the Republican Party members who support that, they celebrated that no more student loans were going to be paid off. And the ones that were in the process of being paid off and were not finalized yet, they were frozen right there. So imagine getting a letter saying your student loan falls under this and they're going to be paid off, and then getting a loan that say, oops, we're sorry, it was frozen in place, it cannot be paid off. So that's what Donald Trump them did. I just want y'all to understand that. Now, moving right along, because I'm not going to stay with you for too long this morning. I just thought that was interesting to put that information out there, because when you're in the know, then you can make decisions based on what you know, right? All right. Speaking of Vybz Kartel now, I think that Kartel is feeling the pressure, even though, you know, like I said before, I think he knows and he's able to handle it. But sometimes you're only human. You get annoyed at some people, so you have to talk up and make them know certain things. So, Kartel put out a message now pertaining to his fiancé, Sidem, and what people are saying on social media about her. I'm noticing a disparaging trend, but now we're going to talk about it. So watch this. He went out the other night with Sidem, right? They made an appearance at a certain club, this, that, and the other. There are so many things here for us to talk about. Now that I open up this phone where I save all the topics that we need to talk about, look at that. So I'm definitely probably going to have to go live later on today or early tomorrow morning. Now, check it. A picture like this is what he posted, right? Just him and Sidem, they were at home chilling. Can you see it? Alright. They're at the house. This is Kartel and Sidem. You know, just stand up in the front yard. Buy one of the vehicle them. Just chilling. Alright. Another one. A little bit different of a pose. They're a bit closer. Just chilling at home. Yeah. The comments. The comments are like, no sir, how Sidem looks so draw down. Somebody said how she looks so draw down. A next person says he's looking better while she's looking worse, right? Another person says she's sick of him, and she look like she's sick of living there, and she look like she want to escape. Another person says wait, blink 2 times if you need help, Sidem. Another person says, call me if you want to escape. Another person says, Sidem favor pluck chicken. Wow. This is IFCKED, your mom. Your mom. Yeah. see them favor plucked chicken. This person says. And then of course, under that is a bunch of people laughing, enough smiley face and emojis of smiling, laughing. You know, watch ya. She favor hang pan nail. These are the comments, right? Another person says she favor plucked chicken. She favor hang pan nail. A next person says she look tired. A next person says she look worn out. Another person says he's taking her youth. This is Luxie says he's taking her youth. Lips says see them look tired. Simone Fit 34 says she favor hang pan nail. I'm calling up these people names to let you know that these comments are real. Lady Rain Rane says the struggles of having a Jamaican man. I get to her. Jamaican man is not for the weak-hearted. Another person says he is slowly looking better and she is slowly looking worse. Another person says see them look stressed out. She should go back home to England and go be with her family. Another person says Kartel ya me G, my artist, but Auntie see them favor Olive in a Popeyes. LOL. You know the woman in Popeye, the sailor man. Toot toot. Olive. They and they just keep ragging on Cinnamon going on. Pretty Tarsia says she doesn't look happy anymore at all though. Another person says, boy, I see them look stressed out, Jano. Another person says, men will leave you in the desert without water. You better remember that, see them. Another person says, 21 Moya says, see them look like suck out bag juicy. E-E-E-E-H-H-H. Another person says, boss a gear too much bun. It has stress her out. That's what comes with being famous and being with a superstar, baby. Another person, Prissy, says she looks so washed out. Shorty need a good meal. She needs some vitamins and she needs some nice clothes. While he out here looking better than her. Another person says, see them seems like a nice person. Maybe she's too soft, but she's nice. Why should another person, and it's Antoinette Findlay again, why she look like she has slimmed down like she under too much stress? The comments go on and on. So here's my point, right? Look like suck out bag juice. Look like she needs some good clothes. Look like she needs to eat some more and get some. Let me tell you what me notice. Me notice see them neck full of hickey. That's how what me notice on both sides. Okay? So Kartel a pressure, probably a pressure with too much jammings and rammings. Remember the man they lock up for 13 years, you know, and couldn't wait to get home to him woman, you know. So now you have to have pum every day. You understand? And a lot of you women always say that stuff too. Oh, I want that. I wish that could be for me. Until you get to a man who actually want to ride you every single day, then is a problem. Right? Oh God, man, is that all you want me for? Can we just take a break? You know, can give me the body some time for rest, all that. So them probably has a problem that a lot of you don't have, because a lot of you probably either share man, or you have a man that don't touch you like that every once in a while, or your life too busy that your man can't get to you because him at work, you at work, wherever. She's with a superstar. Him set him own schedule. Him and she have time on their hands. They take trips, they shop, they do luxury people stuff. See? And he can jump on it and ride it whenever he feel like it. I would put it that way. Now, obviously Kartel was very perturbed about this comment. So, him lay out an outfit earlier. I'm going to be able to on the road later. A Louis Vuitton outfit.
I don't know to watch. So you figure it out. Don't baby? Yeah. Come out.
So him lay out a Louis Vuitton outfit earlier and said he was going to be out later. And then later I saw him in the same outfit that he laid out, and he went and did a second appearance at Club Mecca. Now when they went to Club Mecca, Saddam of course showed up dressed very... She was in a black dress with black shoes, right? Nothing outlandish and revealing and all that. So this is what the man had to say. See? Listen to Kartel when him say yes, sir. Listen.
Gaza Nation, yes. This is not for una.
Listen.
You know where I'm a woman, fiancé, and you know, my son Ikodan. We go Panama, do a little shopping and thing, and you know, have a little vacation, and bring my son and so I say. Little added it there as well, but I never really mean him go with us happen to be on the same flight, blah blah blah. Yeah, so I really me see them I could go.
Alright.
Alright. You don't know I could give man. You remember how much money me give, but it was a lot. And
listen.
we give see them some money to me, I know maybe I say 30,000 US or something along the line, the 28,000. And when we did go shopping, she had said, "Oh, these things are so expensive." And we said, "Babes, you have the money. Anything you want us to buy, I got you." You know the most expensive thing she buy?
Listen.
Was a purse, a Gucci purse for my mother. About 2,600 US. That's the most expensive thing she buy. She's not a fussy girl, you know? Yeah, I remember everybody want dress like Uno. You know what I mean? Yeah, some people just good with them modest dressing and thing, and she good. You know, anything she want, me give her. So yeah, and no fun when I say I come here, I go for this no more. When I go up on no page, I see someone a sufferer, when I'm hungry. So I'm not going to add insult to injury. You know what I mean? Yeah, just, no say, babe, my baby is good. Anything she want, I got her. Yeah, I'm on a rich life, man. No? Oh. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, first of all, he said, Gaza Nation, this is not for you. Meaning, the people who truly support him is who he calls Gaza Nation. Him tell us that this is not for us. This is for the people from the outside who, remember, you know, a lot of people were not Cartel fans all along. And I told you, I said, once him beat him case and come out, a lot of people are going to switch sides and try to come back over. But they don't know how to come back over. So they are the ones that are leaving so much hateful comments on social media. Them can't say him should have stayed in there and turn lock up because he's out now, right? Keep him in there and throw away the keys. That now work no more. Him beat that case that it's gone. He's out now. So now they talk about how him look. And now him start look better because he's taking care of his health or whatever. Them gone for see them now. See them look draw down and suck out like bag juice. See them look like she stress out. See them look like she not unhappy no more. See them look like him capture her, kidnap her and she can't escape. Blink 2 times if you need help. See them will come rescue you. All these kind of comments, right? Eventually, those comments get to see them. They get to her more than they get to him. But him have to go deal with the backlash of that because she's going to be in the house saying, I don't, you know, she don't feel certain way. And she's a woman and it affect her mood and her mood and everything like that. Trust me. Me know, because I go through that. And I never it did affect. I didn't give 2 flying, you know what I say, about what was said. But it affects the woman. Seeing? Now, here's the thing. He said he gave her like 30,000 US, 27,500 or something like that to go shopping. There are so many of our Jamaican women who would have loved for their money. There's thousands of women who would love to get thousands of dollars to go shopping. And you're super jealous. When me hear the amount when gear for go shopping, even me, I'm like, whoa. 20-something thousand US on one shopping trip. Like, go babes, buy whatever you want. And the most important part about it is this. She went in the store and the most expensive thing she bought was a 2,600 US dollar Gucci purse, pocketbook for his mother, our mother-in-law, right? She never buy nothing nice for herself. Or nothing that expensive for herself. That's to show you. And what he's saying basically is she's not like that. So for all the people who keep on and say, Lord, she look like she needs some nice clothes and see them look like she wants to cover up her body. I think she is from, because Turkish culture, that's how they are culturally. Like, you know, some of them dress nice and bust out, yes, when they get westernized. But traditionally, majority of them, they're very modest in dress. They don't wear stuff where print out them whole pum pum out the door and them titty them print out completely where you can see she have 2 pierced nipples and you know. So look at what Kartel just said. Now a lot of people are gonna be offended. Cause Kartel same one did sing say freaky gal of them gal they will love. But guess what? People grow, people mature, people leave a space and go to another space in life and in time. And I've said this before, that sensible stuff will always outweigh nonsensible stuff. So you might get a hype today off of nonsensible stuff. Freaky gal of them in love. Or when Gage sing a dung inna your throat, gal. All them something there, when you're young and you're wild and we out partying and it's crazy and that's what we're dealing with. You hit your 30s and your 40s and you don't want to hear that no more, right? You don't want to hear your woman at you in your 40s, your woman in her 30s and she walk around and talk about freaky gal of them in love and her pum pum out the door for everybody can see it and everybody can tell so she don't have no panty and her outfit. She's out to catch man still. Not true? Right. So look at what Vybz Kartel just said. It's crazy. Cause this is Kartel. What Kartel said is not everybody wanna dress like whore, like uno. Yeah. So because uno see them in a day. See, this is the thing, right? A lot of people says, why didn't he get a Jamaican girl? And I know a lot of people are going to say, why he could have got a Jamaican girl with class, SouFLo, and with... The man got who was there for him, okay? In his time of need, when he needed somebody the most to make him feel like somebody. That's point blank, period. So, and she happens to not be Jamaican. Now, I'm thinking if he ever did get a Jamaican girl and you give her $27.5 thousand US dollars to go shopping, she wouldn't remember you're a mama. Should I buy everything for herself? Should I look for the Gucci shoes and the Fendi and the Prada and the purses and the Louis Vuitton and the this and the all the names them what me not even know yet and can't pronounce? That 27,000 that, oh, you said, babes? You said just buy anything? Spend the whole of it? Okay. She'll mash up the whole of that blood cleat. Yeah? She now take you and say, why would he give me $27,000 to spend just to spend? You know what? I'm going to buy his mom something nice out of this. I'm going to get myself 2 pairs of shoes and 2 outfits. And the rest of it, I'm going to save it for a rainy day. Because I know he's making a lot of money now. But I'm not sure how long this is going to last. I mean, we don't know. So may I stash something out tight. A sensible woman would have think that. Right? Right. And he's trying to say that that's who she is. So when you see her on social media and she is not dressed up and dolled up, like how she looked the other night, which I don't have the video, but you can go to his IG and see it. When he went out this time, he took her out with him. You understand? And I've seen other videos where they've been going out, but she's not that type. Is basically what he's trying to say. So when you see her and you see her in her jeans and you see her in her, because she like wear theme clothes them, or she just like wear some big baggy clothes. You know, you hear him say it every day. If you're not really following Kartel, you wouldn't know. But he said she have fair clothes, but she got in her closet every day, go find clothes put on. Some women are like that. She just feel like say theme clothes more comfortable to her and it makes she feel closer to him. You understand? If you look at them, you could tell that them is all the way out there in love. Like she done cast her heart, throw it gone way out there. And the most you can hope for is that she get treated with love and she don't get hurt. That part. But the whole, she look like stuck out bag juice and she look like she need help. She look like him kidnap her and she can't escape and she unhappy and all this. These are people that are deflecting from their own lives and their own situations, what's going on with them. Them probably in a relationship, them can't escape. Them probably in a relationship with somebody who broke and don't give them nothing. Them probably struggling with all the bills by themselves. Them probably living the life where, you know what I mean, they wish they could escape out of this life. So they get on social media and they project that into other people's life. Let me close this video like this. To Kartel, we don't want to see you on social media answer none of them people here. Yes, you can make your videos like this. Even though I'm not tell you what you do, I'm just saying. You can make your videos like this where you explain. But leave it to people like we. So we can go talk to them people there. Because we and them will go back and forth on your behalf. Yeah? But you don't have time for that. Yeah, don't have time for no jail time, that a waste time. Mind pa my money, keep it right, that's what my G. Mind pa your money and your money pa your mind. Money pa your family, mind pa your family, money pa your family, mind pa your fitness. Money which part your mouth there, why that thing there, alright, do that. And nobody pay them people and no mind. And to see them, the road is gonna be rocky. You are with a famous individual. I think you should just do your thing and not even pay attention to... Trust me, try this. Don't read no more comments. Just do you and don't read comments. That's it. Now, with all that being said, it's your life to live. And people are always going to have an opinion. And a lot of people will never have good opinions no matter how good you are doing. You understand? They're never going to look at you and say, wow, they live in a nice house. I wish I could have a house like that. They're never going to look good and say, oh man, she drives a nice Range Rover. I wish I could have one like that. They're never going to be like, oh wow, she has a man that pays for everything. I wish I could have one of those. They'll just secretly seep hate, or they will publicly seep hate out towards you. You know what I mean? So don't pay that no mind. Keep on being you. And keep on loving who you love and keep on doing what you are do over there. So just don't let them destroy you with their comments, because if you read into them too much, they will destroy you, or your peace of mind rather. With that said, we're going to leave this this morning, because remember, I know we never forward this morning to stay for too long. Like I said in the beginning, today is the first day of baby girl school and I don't feel like I want to miss it. So I want to be able to take my daughter to school, watch her walk into the building, know that I'm leaving her there. Look the people them in them eye and say, I'm leaving you my most precious cargo. And I hope you take care of her until I get back to come pick her up. Them way there? Yeah. Plus it's first day of school is something we can never recreate. A lot of children can't recall. Did my mom or dad drop me off? Them just drop you off and left you, not true? Or them never walk you in, or them did beg somebody else to carry you go, because them couldn't carry you go because they had to go to work and them kind of something there. So I don't want that experience. I want the experience for myself. And that's what I'm doing today. So big up, stay tuned, because if we go live later, it's probably going to be a live free-for-all. We still have our $100 giveaway to do. And I put two videos up. One is the family day at the zoo, and the other one was the Lisa Hyper, which YouTube tanked the Lisa Hyper video, age restricted it again, and the family day at the zoo. Those two videos, watch them. In those two videos, the answers to this $100 giveaway is going to be there. And you should know the answer if you watch the videos. Next time we meet, we'll be doing the $100 giveaway as well. Big up on yourself. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. Hit that. All right. Thank you. Subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace.